JCU and JC work better for large animals like monkeys, armadillos, and sloths than they did for smaller ones like rodents. Although the author does mention that this could potentially be because of the selection of the umbrella species. Additionally, JCU were found to be more efficient at protecting high-quality habitat than randomly generated models. Jaguar corridors, or JC, were found to facilitate movements of other species. This connectivity allows for animals to build resistance for encroaching problems such as climate change and habitat loss. Results show that if the habitat quality is considered upon umbrella species selection and management through the three intervals of low, medium, and high quality habitats, evident positive benefits are found in interaction between JCUs and jaguar corridors and all coexisting species and habitats. These positive externalities showed an improvement of species and habitat health. But the question is, why did this study work while others did not? Well, first of all, this case study used multiple measures to test the relationship rather than just species richness. The second is that a very large reference area was used to assess the impacts rather than just small scale. The third one is that the research mainly focused on mammals. However, there are also other case studies which had a completely different outcome compared to this one. The study on the greater sage grouse as an umbrella species illustrates this. After 3 years of ecological monitoring in North America, here the habitat was modified in order to improve nesting habitat for the sage grouse. But this modification had different effects on two prominent species in the area, brewer sparrow and sage thrasher. This was due to the different preferences of nesting habitat of the different species. The abundance of brewer sparrow stayed the same, but the overall abundance of sage thrasher decreased by 50%. This doesn't mean that the umbrella species conservation strategy needs to be thrown out just because sometimes it didn't work. Rather, it emphasizes on the need to be more cautious and be aware that there will always be trade-offs. Furthermore, attention must be paid to the selection of the other species. This selection also needs to be based on the assessment of which species benefits and which loses from the implementation of the umbrella species strategy. This is necessary in order to see if the costs of applying the strategy are higher than the benefits. We unfortunately arrived at the end of this video. We want to thank you very much for following us into the depth of the umbrella species conservation strategy. I hope that you found this video interesting and useful.